Okay, now we're on to section 3, chapter 12. Another advanced step in payroll records. This one for the section review, going to fill out a payroll register, and then after that, going to do a quarterly reporting for an employee. So we'll start with the payroll register first. So as you can see, number 1, complete the payroll register entries for Judy Hensley and Mike McCune for the semi-monthly pay period ended July 15th, 2000, whatever. Use the tax withholding tables in section 2. And of course you got the same 6.2% for Social Security and 1.45 for Medicare. We'll just go ahead and write those in right now at the top. Social Security, that is 6.2%, and then your Medicare 1.45. Neither employee has reached the tax base. For each employee, withhold $60 for health insurance and $15 for savings bonds per pay period. Okay, we'll just go ahead and start with Hensley and just kind of go right across in each step. So the first thing, and you can go back and look at the instructions in the book and follow the steps if you want to. So her regular pay was $1,040, and her overtime that she earned was $39. So you're going to add those two up to get the total pay for the pay period. So $1,040 and $39 will be $1,079. So 1079. Let's go put a line there because it's easier to write the 2 zeros. Now the federal income tax. So that's the one that we find back on the pink charts. Look at the book. Flip over to the pink charts. There she's married. We'll put a little bookmark there. So on this one, remember her total that she had overtime was $1,079. So we'll go ahead and along the side of the chart here, we'll find the minimum, the range for $1,079, and it looks like 1,060 to 1,080. So that's the range she's going to be in. And then she has two dependents, 2 allowances. So column 2, that's $48. So we'll go ahead and put 48 there. Let's go ahead and take care of Mike while we're here with the charts. So 920, 5175. So that's going to be 971 and 75 cents. So he's single. So we'll have to go to the chart on the previous page. So 971.75. Keep going on the list here. So here's the range right here, 960 to 980, and he has 1 allowance. So here's the column for 1. So $95 is what his federal income tax is going to be. $95. Right. So 95 goes there. Okay. Now let's go ahead, before we go any further, let's go ahead and flip back. So that way we're where we need to be. So we've got the calculator, Social Security, for Judy, 1079 times, whatever that's, 0.062. Oops, I don't think that. 1079 times 0.062. Remember, we got the third decimal here, so it's an 8. So when they're 5 or higher, you round up. So that turns the 89 into 90. So it's going to be $66.90. So $66.90. Then the next one is the Medicare. So you go back where we're going to use this column for the totals. 1079 times 0.0145, and makes it $15, and again we're going to round up, 65 cents. So 15.65. Now we've got health insurance. So it says in the question, you can withhold $60 for health insurance. So 60, and then the other is $15 for a savings bond. So we'll go ahead and put a B here, so there's a little note to know what the $15 is for, so we'll use B for bond, and we'll put $15. So now, then our next column is for total. Remember, you've got, so that the two double lines that kind of keep each section apart. So you get your earnings section between these two lines, and your deductions between these two lines. So we're going to add all these up for the total. So clear the calculator out. First one is 48 plus 66.90 plus 15.65 plus 60 plus 15 equals $205.55. So those are going to be the total deductions. So the pay before any of the deductions, that's the gross pay. After deductions is going to be the net pay. So we'll take the 1079, and these are deductions. So they get deducted from the paycheck. It'll be 1079 minus $205.55 equals $873.45. That's kind of hard to see, but I've got it here in the calculator. The net pay is $873.45. So we've still got to write a check number. So that I definitely skipped some of the steps here. Because that took care of total, the amount due, the amount columns for the payroll register, approve the payroll, and check numbers are. It should be listed in here somewhere. So we'll go ahead and write that it's supposed to be 186. It's going to be the check number for Julie. Along here, I'm going to go ahead and write the check number for Mike, because he's going to be the next check in line. So he's going to be check number 187. So now we'll go down here to Mike. We've already got his federal tax. So now we just need to calculate the Social Security tax. So that's 971. Okay, clear that out. 971, 75 cents times 0.062, $60.25. 60.25. Medicare tax will be 971.75. Total grossly pay times 0.0145. And you look here, it's got several different decimals, but the third one out is 0. So I'm not going to need any rounding there because these don't matter. $14.09. 14.09. And in the same description, he has $60 for health insurance and a savings bond of $15. So now we'll add all of the deductions up. So we have 95 for federal, 60.25 for Social Security, 14.09 for Medicare tax, 60 for his insurance, and 15 for his savings bond. So that's $244.34. For the total withholdings. So then we go back here to the gross pay. That's gross pay is before withholding, so 971, 75 cents minus the withholding, 244, 34 cents, $727.41. So we're still missing a couple things here. We're missing some information at the top. So you could have started with this. Probably would have been the easiest way to do it, but like I said, I just skipped that and jumped right in. So the semi-monthly pay period ending, so right here in the first sentence, July 15th. 2000, so we'll just put July 15, 2016, and the date of the payment, because this is when the pay period ended, and I'm just going to assume that the paychecks are going to go on the same day the pay period ends. Typically, for most companies, it's a week later, but just to make this simple, we'll do the same thing. We'll just make it the same date. July 15th, 2016. Wrong spot there. Okay. Now, one last step is we need to total all of our columns so we know how much total was paid out. So the total payroll for these two employees for the pay period add these two together, so we've got $1,960. And then next column for the overtime, company paid out $90.75 in OT. So making it a total of $2,050.75. Federal income tax withheld is adding these two up is $143. Social Security tax $127.15. Medicare tax, add these two together, we get $29.74. Total for the health insurance, $120. And we've got our other, and we make sure, remember we put the note here for the B. It's going to stand for bonds, so we know what the other is. The total for that is $30 for bonds. So total withholding is $449.89. And then our total net pay, add these together, $1,600.86. So that completes the top section, and then that leaves us for step 3, prepare the quarterly earnings for Hensley for the quarter ended September 30th, 2000, whatever. Enter the July 15th payroll information. Her employee number is 5. Her pay rate is $13 an hour. It gives her social security number. Her position is sales clerk. Accumulated earnings for the second quarter, $13,520. And then we're going to need this work for section 4. So that puts us at, we'll start here at the top, her employee number. And let's see, where's it at? Her employee number is 5. Last name, Hensley. First name, Judy. Middle initial, not given. Marital status, you look up here. She's married. Withholding allowances, 2. And we've got the earnings record for quarter ended. And very first line, quarter ended September 30th. September 30th. We'll put 2016. Okay. The next one we've got is rate of pay per hour, and that was $13. So we got to put the whole thing in, 13.00, not just 13. Social Security number 54369. -0123. Position is sales clerk. Okay. Now we've got our pay information down here. So the pay period ended was July 15th. So that's this number comes from the top up here, July 15th. So we can put 7/15, and then it's pretty much just bringing down the same information up here to here. Regular pay. We've got up here 1,040. 1,040. Overtime 39. Total here. We'll go up here the total 1,079. Okay. We got the next one, the federal income tax. Look up here. Federal income tax 48. Social Security tax 66.90. Medicare tax 1565. Health insurance 60. The other $15. Then we put the B here for bonds. Sometimes I put lines in it, sometimes I put zeros. I should stay consistent. Either one's fine for me when you're doing these. Because I know what you mean. Either a line or zeros, whatever works best for you. Just remember when you're doing this for an employer, it's going to be whatever your employer requests that you do it. And just as long as you stay consistent, that's the biggest thing is consistency. So you get your last column total, and that was $205.55. And then for that pay period, the net pay for Judy was going back up to the top, $873.45. $873.45. Now, the last two things we have to fill out here, we have to fill out the accumulated earnings in both of these spots. And I believe it says, I'll go back up to the problem, there's the question. Accumulated earnings at the end of the second quarter are $13,520. So put that here. That was the end of the second quarter. So 13,520, 0 cents. So now you've got these are the earnings for the July actually falls in the third quarter. So at the end of the second quarter, she was at 13,520. This July was in the third quarters go every 3 months. So the first 3 months would be January, February, March, and then the next 3 months would be April, May, and June. So that was after 2 quarters. So July falls in the third quarter. July, August, September, and that's where we're at here, the ending of September, ending of the third quarter. So we're going to take, this is what her net pay was that we've got recorded for July was $873.45. So then that just has to be added to the $13,520. So that is going to be, let's see, I'll add this together. 13, move this over a little bit so you can see better. 520 plus 873 $2.45 equals $14,393. So that's something that can commonly happen, is that a lot of students assume that you're just going to add the net pay. But actually what you need to do is go to the gross pay. That was the 1079. So 1079 plus 13,520 equals $14,599. So that is what goes there. $14,599. Because that is going to be the accumulated earnings gross, not net. And like I said, a lot of times the mistakes made initially with adding the net pay in. So that's it for section 3. So complete the on your own, turn in your paperwork, and the next time we'll do this, it'll be actually writing out the paycheck.